A small group of cardinals and bishops have signed a new document reaffirming key church teaching. It comes at a time they describe as almost universal doctrinal confusion. The 8-page document published today begins with a reassertion of the fundamentals of the faith, stressing new insights cannot be contrary to what the church has always upheld, and must shun those formulas that distort or alter the truth. Edward Pentin, Rome correspondent for EWTN's National Catholic Register, joins us. Ed, tell us what else is in this 40-point document.
Right, Lauren. Well, they really go into all of the difficulties that there have been over the past 6 years, where there's been ambiguity on key teachings, such as, for example, capital punishment. There was a change to the catechism last year to that the Pope made, and some people say, well, that wasn't in line with the tradition of the church, because the church has condoned capital punishment when it's been very necessary. So they make that statement. They also talk about Amoris Laetitia. Well, they don't say it explicitly, but they refer to ambiguities within that document, which the dubia, the 5 famous dubia, tried to resolve. They try to give clarity on that. And other issues like such as whether hell exists, that's been open to question apparently over the last few years. They reaffirm that really does exist, and other issues. So all in all, it very much clarifies those issues where there's been ambiguity over the past few years.
Well, who wrote this document? How much weight does this carry?
Right. Well, it's only been signed by 5 bishops, 2 cardinals, one of whom's retired. Cardinal Burke is also one of the signatories, Cardinal Raymond Burke, and 3 Kazakh bishops. So not very many, and the Kazakh bishops, of course, would be considered sort of on the periphery. But on the other hand, it doesn't really matter. The supporters will say that it's important that this sort of document is produced, and it doesn't matter if it's just 1 bishop or 5. It's important that these clarifications are made.
Now, the Vatican published another document today, this one on gender theory, saying that the church is open to dialogue on sexuality, but reaffirms the church's teaching. So basically, this is a yes to dialogue, but a no to change in ideology?
Yes, it's very much in line with the Second Vatican Council, Lauren, which is to dialogue with the world and to really show that the church is open and inclusive about it, while at the same time reaffirming the church's teaching and its opposition to an issue such as gender theory and gender ideology. And this document very much does that. Critics will say, well, you can't really dialogue with these people who support gender theory because they'll never accept the church's teaching on this. But others welcome it because gender theory is very much in public discourse at the moment and needs to be addressed.
At least here in the U.S., there have been several articles very critical of this document from the secular media. All right, Ed Pentin, thank you so much, Rome correspondent for EWTN's National Catholic Register.
Thank you, Lauren.